So, I was thinking, I actually woke up because I was thinking about this. I'm actually on my way to the store to get some thinking juice, because I want a lot of thinking juice. I'm working on a video for the channel. It's about Captain Phasma and the actor who plays her, Gwendoline Christie. And during the whole promotion of The Force Awakens, for her anyways, she's talking about how we relate to Captain Phasma through her actions and her character. And I was just gonna make a little video on that, on what how do I relate to her based on the actions of the character in the movie. And since The Last Jedi's out, she's in 2 of the movies, so it's going to be, how do my actions relate to her, or how does her actions and her character, how can I relate to them? So that's kind of what that whole video is going to be about. But it got me thinking that you know how when you think about something and you have these well, at least for me anyways, I'll have these conversations with myself, going back and forth about different subjects and whatnot, and arguing things and counter-arguing. And then when you go to talk about it, it's like, oh, dirt, I forgot about it all. I'm kind of having that brain fart right now. But basically how all the SJWs and the NPCs, they care about, gender equality, about having, more representation, how they're going on, oh, we need more women, we have these strong female characters in Star Wars, so we can have girls relate to them. And just thinking, like, gender, race, any of that doesn't matter. In reality, none of that matters. Alright? The only thing that matters is basically what Christie was saying about our character and our actions. That really defines who we are, and that's what you should be judged on. That's how I would judge a person, based off of what they do, what they say, not what they look like, not what religion they belong to, what country they're from, what they have between their legs. It's all based off of their actions and their character, pretty much. So, and that's the thing, that these SJWs, they don't seem to understand that. Like, if you're the boss and you're looking to hire someone, now I'll give you an example from my life. I used to be a manager for about 5 years for a warehouse and unloading service, and I've done tons and tons of interviews. I've done a couple women that came through. Not a whole lot of women came through for interviews, because the work that we did was pretty hard, and it was production based. So I mean, none of the guys were paid hourly. It was based off of how many trucks you unloaded. So the more effort you put in, and the more efficient you were, the more money you could make. And you could tell the people that were driven to make money compared to the people that were there just it's just a job. And those people generally tend to not make a lot. They would make maybe just above minimum wage. But the guys that were gung-ho, that wanted to make the money, I was paid salary, but some of these guys would make more than I made. So it's not about, it's about who you are inside. Your work ethic and all that stuff. That's kind of what I looked for. I looked for experience, doing interviews. I looked for what their intent was, if they were willing to learn, and the kind of experience they had in the past. Obviously, some people, it's like, oh, how do I get experience if I've never, I want to work this job, but nowhere's offering experience. You got to find those entry-level positions and then work your way up. I know, I understand that. Someone came to interview, and they fresh out of high school, they had no work experience, but I could just tell by their character, the way they presented themselves, that they would be a good fit for the team. So, you know, you hire them, and sure enough, dude, this dude became one of the greatest guys on my team. He made it up to, you know, promoted him to backup lead and then to lead. And then when I left that facility, actually our company left that facility, he decided to stay with the new service that was coming in, and became manager there. So, I mean, it's really all about, you know, what kind of person you are, not what you look like. But these SJWs, they don't care about that. You know, they're talking about, oh, we're gonna be, you know, we want to be diversive, we want to, you know, have all these different things, but no one else is looking at that. No one else cares about that except for them. And it's unfortunate is they're the loud minority, and because they're loud, you know, they're making all this bull crap happen. All these, you know, Hollywood's, you know, leaning that way. Movies are going downhill. Video games are going downhill. All this bull crap. So, I mean, I really like, but I mean, you can't say that you don't relate to someone because they're a different gender than you. I mean, I relate to Dory the fish. You know, I've got a lot of, I don't have as bad memory problems as her, but you know, I'm forgetful quite a bit. So you say in that regards, you know, I can relate to Dory the fish, who is neither human nor male. So, but by SJW logic, I shouldn't be able to relate to them. You know, so it's just really it's really ridiculous what's going on, and I don't know. I mean, really, the only thing we can do is, you know, not support them, not going to the movies, not buying the video games. The only way they're gonna recognize that them taking the SJW route is not for them is if we hurt their wallets. That's the only thing they care about. And I have no idea why they care about putting these SJW philosophies in our video games and movies, but you know, they're misguided right now, and we need to be the ones to guide them back on track. So I'm almost at the store, so time to get my thinking juice, which is a double gulp of Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is the nectar of life. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try and finish that video. It's been a couple weeks since I said I was gonna start it, but I'll start that today and hopefully get it up today. But no, that's it. Thanks.